Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rob. Welcome to Freelance Health and Physical Therapy. Today I want to talk about the IYTWA exercises that are common in rehab circles, and I actually find they're pretty common in climber circles as well. I work out at the local climbing gym, and I notice a lot of the athletes there tend to do these exercises, before or after a workout. For those of you who don't know what they are, you lie on your stomach, you pull your shoulder blades down and back, and then you raise your arms into an I position. And then you raise your arms into a Y position, and then into a T position, and then a W position, and then I like to have them do an A position. If you have shoulder pain or a shoulder injury, and that's one of the things you're using to manage and recover from that injury, that's fine, that's totally cool. But if you're an athlete, if you're an uninjured athlete, and you don't have any pain, and you don't have any actual issues, and you're using that exercise to improve your athleticism or to improve your climbing, I just want to give you a piece of advice that that's not gonna do it. I'm sorry, it's not gonna do it. It's a fine movement pattern. In theory, it's good. The problem is that if you do it with just body weight, it's not enough resistance to force those muscles to get stronger. So in order for a muscle to get stronger, it has to contract at something like 60% of its 1 rep max. So 1 rep max is the amount of force or the amount of weight that a muscle can move one time before you have to stop and rest and recover. Okay, versus doing 10 repetitions, that's not 1 rep max. Okay, so if you can just imagine when someone like Eddie Hall does their massive 1,000-pound deadlift, that's their 1 rep max. They're training for 1 rep. The focus of climbing is to grip something really, really hard and then to pull yourself up to it, and then grip another thing really, really hard and pull yourself up to that. That's climbing. Okay, obviously you're using your legs and your core and momentum and all sorts of other techniques. As far as the muscles are concerned, the name of the game is latch onto something and then pull really, really, really hard. And then latch onto another thing and then pull really, 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 really hard. Makes sense, right? Obviously. What I'm trying to get at here is that using body weight for these IYTWA exercises, it's not enough. Okay, if you're a climber, your muscles they're looking at that kind of load of just a body weight thing, and they're like, what is this? Are you playing ping pong? Like, what are we supposed to do with this? And meanwhile, you're like, yeah, I'm getting stronger, dude. I'm gonna be a monster up there. But your body is like, no, dude, we need more than that. First off, with the IYTWA exercises, you want to make sure that the movements themselves more closely mimic climbing, and then you also want to make sure that the loads themselves more closely mimic the loads that you experience or the force the muscles have to generate while climbing. So here's my modification that I recommend for you if you want to get stronger, okay? So it's the same 5 positions. It's going to be 5 repetitions of each, and it's going to be loaded up as heavy as you can tolerate. This shouldn't cause any kind of pain. If it does cause pain, reduce the load, perform fewer repetitions, or go do something else, okay? I don't want these exercises to cause an injury. These are supposed to make you bulletproof. Okay, so you can use a resistance band, but it's got to be pretty spicy. This is about a medium resistance. This is a pretty light resistance. If you grab them both, and I have them tied in a knot and then closed in the door, if you grab them both, you end up with something pretty spicy, pretty hefty resistance. Okay, so again, the first movement is going to be I, okay, hand is coming straight up overhead. What you're doing is you're starting out with your shoulder blade forward, and then getting into that I position, you're pulling your shoulder blade back and then down across your back towards the opposite butt cheek, and then lifting up, and then you're holding it for 2 seconds, and then slowly coming back forward for 4 seconds. Okay, so it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 repetitions. You're gonna do your 5 repetitions, and then you're gonna rest for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute, and then you're gonna do your Ys. Okay, again, starting with your shoulder rolled all the way forward, and then as you're lifting it up, you're pulling that shoulder blade down and across your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, into the Y position. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming all the way forward again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 repetitions of that. Rest 30 to 60 seconds. Next, you're doing T. Okay, again, starting with your shoulder rolled all the way forward, like you're reaching all the way out for a hold. And then you're coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. With this one more than the other ones, the resistance is trying to pull you around. It's trying to rotate your body. Keep your core solid. Don't let it turn you. You're the master of this ship. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing 5 of those. Again, 30 seconds, 60 seconds rest. Let your shoulder come all the way forward. Doing the W's next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulder blades back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about time under tension. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of those. 30 to 60 seconds rest. And then you're going to do 5 of these. It's the A, okay? So starting way forward. Pulling back, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 exercises, 5 repetitions each. 30 to 60 seconds rest in between each set of 5. You can go through that whole protocol 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So that's it. It's pretty straightforward. I like doing it one arm at a time because when you're climbing, you're using one arm at a time. Also, when you're doing that, you're keeping your hand facing forward. A lot of PTs give that exercise with your thumb facing back, right? So they'll do the I and your thumb is facing that way, and they'll do the Y and they'll do the T. The thing is if you're a climber, you don't climb like this, okay? You climb like this, okay? So I want your palm facing forward with every one of those positions. Just to make it more specific, to make it most like actual climbing. Because if you're strength training for climbing, your goal is to get better at climbing, right? Make your workouts most specific to climbing. You're gonna get the most functional skill and strength transfer from training to actual climbing. I'm gonna come back, I'll do another video in a little bit about dumbbell variations. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Do me a favor and like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, ask a question. I'd love your feedback. I'd love to know what more you want to know, if there's other variations of other exercises you want to hear about. If you want me to throw a little spice in your life, I'm here to help. So until next time, remember our mantra, stronger all day, every day.